Hello everyone, Railgan here. Today with another banger of a build. So I have been struggling, I've been in pain in the Zerg versus Protoss matchup, and today I'm showing you a potential solution that I came up with in a game that I played against Gerald. So what I figured out is, no, figured out is the wrong term. What I realized is that most Protoss players go one adept or two adepts, then Stargate, Oracle flies out, laser they laser away my workers, take a greedy third base, I counter, can barely do damage, and I eventually die. Then I watched some pro games where they went for the Ravager push, right? They build Ravagers, they walk across the map, then they fly in Queens. Queens drop over here, and then you have Queen Ravager Ling, and you are somehow able to break the Protoss while he's on his third base before he gets really up and going. Then I thought, what if we skip the Ravager part and we just hit like 2 or 3 minutes quicker? And that is what you're going to see in this game. So I'm starting right off the get-go with hatch, gas, pool. Normal timing, right? It's like a 16 hatch, 18 gas, 17 pool. The usual stuff that you see pretty much every CVP opener. Then we slowly put drones into the gas. You can put 3 drones into the gas, 2 drones into the gas. Do whatever you're comfortable with. Fight against the Protoss harassment. We're playing against a top 40 world Protoss here, by the way. I think Gerald is rank 36 or something in the world, according to Aligulak. So, if I can beat Gerald with this build, then you can beat your Diamond and Master League opponents with this build. I mean, I know, of course, most of my viewers are in the GM League, but yeah, you get what I mean. So, nothing too weird though. I leave one drone in the gas. I get 2 queens, one in the main, one in the natural. 2 or 4 links. I just beat back the probe a little bit. My opponent is chronoing out the adept. Now, one of the key differences to the normal CVP opening is instead of taking a fast third base, I go for immediately 2 additional queens. So I go 4 queens. 2 queens get positioned over here to fight against the potential adept. My links are dying. He killed 2 links. He doesn't know of the other 2 links, so I'm able to sneak 2 links past him here. I sent like 2 links around here. And the other links get into the main base. I don't think I'm gonna get too much scouting done here. I'm trying to get a worker kill, but he chronoed out both adepts, so I couldn't really get the damage done. On my side of the map, I droned up. I'm on 27 workers right now. And the moment the larva pops in the main and natural and the queens pop, I build links, so I'm building links now. I put down 2 creep tumors, and I'm gonna start rushing across the map with my queens. At home, I'm defending against the adept with a queen and some links. I'm not showing him all the links on purpose. Okay, we'll see them eventually anyways. My queens are trying to get across the map. They're not the quickest at that. But I'm building only links and queens right now. I'm gonna build an evolution chamber as well. Sometimes I take a third base. I'm a little bit quicker this time. I'm delaying it a bit. I actually get into the base. Let's go back a little bit here. He is being super greedy. And even though he sees the links move across the map, he does not go for a full wall. And is going to take a little bit of damage. We're gonna need to slow it down a little bit and look at it a couple of times to see what's really happening. So, Oracle fights against the links. 2 additional queens are being made. Instead of making the additional queens, I could have taken a faster third base. I could have thrown down an evolution chamber. My macro is horrible. I have 500 minerals too many. I should have put down a third base. I'm gonna put it down eventually, but I instead focused my limited APM, right? I'm only on 200 APM, okay, 400 APM. I'm focusing my APM on distracting him with my Zerglings. That, however, delayed my third base and it delayed my evolution chamber. That's why we're mining the gas. The additional queens are gonna be sent across the map eventually as well. I'm also gonna send a drone across the map at some point. There it is, it's a little bit late. I could have also droned up a little bit more, but instead, I know this guy means business and I have to go all out, balls to the wall, attack him if I want to kill him. My goal right now is break down the front door. Like, if I just stop the third base, that's not enough damage. I'm on 26 to his 36 workers. I'm trying to empty his shield batteries. I'm killing the third base right now. That's like a nice start. But I really need to get in here. The drone is here, so it can throw down a hatchery. Ah, shame I don't get that oracle. But then once the hatchery starts, I cancel the hatchery and I throw down a tumor or two ideally. He will want to snipe that tumor and I'm gonna try and punish him. Punish his oracles for sniping the tumor. There he goes with the snipe. Don't quite get the oracle kill. Next cancel. Another tumor gets placed down. He snipes it again. Another tumor gets placed down and he manages to snipe the drone eventually. Evolution chamber is here. I should start my +1 melee. I'm gonna send the additional queens across the map momentarily. A little bit late on that. Nobody's perfect, right? Especially not me. If the drone was still alive, I would put down a spore crawler right now, so I have better anti-air defense. But I am running it down, right? He's on 41 probes right now. I'm on 24 workers. He's also gonna harass me a bit with oracles. And my queens are pushing through. I'm spreading creep, getting creep in here so he can not re-wall once I break down the wall. And we're just holding on the pressure. +1 melee is being researched now, a little bit late. This hatchery has also been added to my hotkey group. He's gonna harass me with that oracle. I have no defense at home. I didn't build any spore crawlers. Actually, I do have a queen in the main and in the natural, but I lose so many workers here. That hurts so much. I'm going down to like 16 workers, I think. But I'm just building links right now. It does not matter how many workers I have eventually if he cannot hold this push. He's also struggling with his supply block, and I'm just going in here. My queens are putting down, they're constantly pressuring him. Trying to snipe that shield battery, and we're pushing. Oh, little stasis ward. Don't get trapped by the stasis ward. Just send in 1 or 2 links, or only those get trapped. And the queens have to put out so much damage right now. He has so many shield batteries. I managed to unpower a couple of buildings, but I still need to do more. He's having a hard time spending his money, so now he's building like 5 pylons at a time in the main. 2 more pylons in the natural. Shield batteries in the backline, but the links and queens don't stop pushing. I'm not getting through to his workers. Like, mining wise, he's way ahead. I'm not sure what he's doing over here. But that's definitely something I didn't even notice that. I'm just going in here. And slowly, another battery falls. Links actually get into the main here. I'm not sure what I'm doing with them. Yes. I'm starting to get to the workers. More links are streaming in. Queens are coming. I'm still on 10 workers. No additional workers are being built here. These queens have transfuses for days. He has no burst DPS. He cannot kill the queens right now. There's nothing he can build to kill the queens because there is no Templar Archive. There are no Archons, no Immortals. So these queens are a really hard target for him to kill. As the gateways fall, the warp gates fall, he can no longer rebuild any units. And slowly but surely, opponent realizes that he's dead. That the creep pushed all the way into the natural, about to hit his main base, and we took him out. So guys, this is my gift to you for the new year. We just built queens and we walked them across the map. Thank you for watching.